I personally think being able to ID birds, like that blue tit there, there's a long-tailed tit there, and there's a coal tit just up there as well, and a dog. I think it personally is the closest thing you can ever get to having a superpower. Goldfinch flying over as well. I've noticed many subtle changes in different locations birds are nesting. One of my favourite birds, the redstart, is now nesting in an area close to picnic benches. Because of lockdown, this is nice and quiet for the birds. It took a while, I'll admit, to get to learn all the bird songs. I'm so glad I've just persisted, because I got an app, I downloaded an app on my phone, and I just went through all 80 of them every single morning, and then just got to know them. And then I just tried out in the field and just realised, oh, I know what that is, and now you just sort of remember it, like that blue tit up there. I was around 9 or 10, and I still remember going to the shop and buying that first feeder and then filling it up. And I just sat there with my notebook and an umbrella and my tiny binoculars, just watching the birds constantly. We are not doing enough to protect our environment. We've all heard about climate change. We all know that trees can store carbon and take it in and potentially reverse, well, the incredibly fast speed that it's all changing and happening. Climate change is not something that will affect us in the future. It's happening now, and it's affecting people directly now. Aha, there's a tawny owl just over there. Oh, that's a cracking photo, look at that. Lovely. This morning when I left home, I had 40 odd goldfinches on the feeder, so that was just wow, just to think that you're doing that is just really, really cool. Now, one thing that's been keeping me very entertained during lockdown is watching and photographing some of the amazing birds I've seen coming down to this drinking pool next to my house. But the star of the show has been the gorgeous crossbill. This has been a real lockdown highlight for me. Youngsters, I think, see loving wildlife almost as something that's not cool, but you do get the occasional child like me who just thinks, well, that is actually really cool. I don't care what people think, and I'm going to love that, and I'm going to watch that every single day.